Hello guys, it's your boy, Icy Boy Gaming here, back with another video. It's been a while since I used commentary on a gaming video. Been a while since I used commentary at all. But yeah, so today we are doing the top 10 best looking F1 cars. And I've gathered 10 F1 cars that I think that look pretty good. A quick description. This is the Brabham F1 team. It has the Parmalat livery. It's the fan car actually. Then you have the Lotus 88, like the 1988, around that time actually. And then you have the 1960s Honda Toro Rosso, which is the modern F1 team. The Camel F1 car. I think this is Lotus. I'm not sure. The Ferrari of the 1950s. The Ferrari of 1970s. The 1970s six-wheeled Tyrrell car. Another 1980s F1 car, and Mercedes. So that's a brief description. I'm gonna go in order of like top 10. Of course, the pictures are not in order, but yeah, that would be crazy if they were. Number 10, we'll have to go to the Tyrrell six-wheeled F1 car. I was really contemplating on should I add it to the list or should I not add it to the list. But I think it's okay. But it's just what made me really add it to the list was the six wheels. I always thought it was cool how racing with a six-wheeled F1 car would not damage the car whatsoever somehow. It actually increased grip. Okay, but let's go on from that one. Number 9, surprisingly number 9, would have to go to the 1950s F1 Ferrari. The reason why is because it's just like I couldn't like they all kind of look the same besides the Mercedes of the time, which had fenders, but to me they all kind of look the same. So I just decided to pick the Ferrari because Ferrari and everybody likes Ferrari. And nobody would have got the other ones, which were like Maserati and other car companies at the time. So I'll say number 8, surprisingly, would have been number 10, is the Honda F1 car. Now this car sounds epic. It sounds like the actual motorbikes, like the MotoGP bikes, I believe, that were like the 1970s. I believe it's been a while since I looked at a video on MotoGP bikes. But yeah, it sounded cool. But the only reason it's at number 8 is because this car was just deadly. Like, it was horrible. Like, the steering was horrible. Snap over steer. Everything. And another reason it's at number 8 is because I like the back exhaust. Like, they did a good design job on that. It's crazy how something so small could be so deadly. But yeah. Then number 7, let's see. What will number 7 be, guys? What will number 7 be? Number 7 will have to go to this Ferrari. And I'm not really a Ferrari guy because I don't really have. Well, like, this one is cool. I believe it's the one that Niki Lauda drives. Yeah, the 1970s, like the 1976 F1 car. But yeah, I like the sound of it, which is like the sound of the 1970s and 1980 Ferrari F1 cars were just epic. I love the sound of them. And I will always watch a video on them on YouTube. I believe this is what this picture is from. But yeah, I think it's from YouTube. And yeah, this is how it looks. It's pretty cool. And yes, the engine's in the back, and I know that looks very small. That's because, for some reason, between the 1960s and 1970s, they just like to compress the size of the F1 car. Okay. I believe we're on number 6. Yes, number 6 will have to go to this one. And the reason why is because I really didn't want to add another 1980s F1 car on the list, since they all kind of look the same. They were short up front, which looks pretty cool. And then they had the little wide part on the middle, and then like the wing in the back, and this little hoopty thing. Or whatever. Like, it's like a loop-de-loop. Yeah, loop-de-loop. And basically, it served no purpose whatsoever, because like the driver's head was about almost the size of this. Look at that, and then look at that. Like, well, with this software I can't edit, but yeah, if I were to have a line like right here and right here, yeah, it would do no purpose. And then I believe this number 5, we'll have to go to the bottom of fan car. You're like, fan car? I don't see no fan. Look no further than right there. This car was actually banned, I believe, after 1 season because the fend allowed extra grip. And it was easy, and it was a dominator on the track. And then, plus it looks kind of cool. I know you guys can't see like a front view of it. That's because I really wanted to get the fan in the picture, and you can't really get it on the side view. It looks kind of weird. But yeah, just know it looks very cool in the front. You should probably like watch a YouTube video on like classic F1 cars, like a YouTuber called 19Ballsy92. He does like racing cars and all that, and sometimes classic racing cars. And he might have a couple of these in the video. And then I believe one number 4 would have to go to the Petronas Mercedes. I was really contemplating on, should I do this one, or then I was like, should I? I was like, nah. After like a huge absence, like back in like then they came back at like 2000s, I believe like 2005 maybe. But then Mercedes came back, and now look at them. That's a nice livery. It's a really nice livery. Would have been number 3 spot, but then I was like, nah, because there's some other cool liveries. Well, the only other 3 liveries, which I'm pretty sure you guys can see. And number 3 we'll have to go to, which I'm surprised got this high, the Camel F1 car. It's just something about that red, actually should I say, blue and yellow that just, it was well designed. Let me just say that. And it was actually, I believe this is the only 1990s F1 car on the list. Yes, indeed. Because, to me, they all look the same. Like, completely the same. The only difference was the liveries. And when I made this video, the whole point was going to be the best looking F1 liveries. Then I was just like, why not just do the best looking F1 cars? And this one looks the best. So, out of the 1990s, this would be number 1. And then number 2, which is like really right on top of it, will have to be the Red Bull Toro Rosso. Something about that red and blue, it's just right. Like, I'm so confused on how red and blue it's like the opposite colors, and Toro Rosso just made it go together super well somehow. And then like the bull design that's right on the top. Oh my god, that was sick. I know, like a while ago, I was watching a video. It was like crazy things that Red Bull has done with their F1 cars, and I was like, oh wow, they're driving in Texas, and they have these guys acting like they're trying to stop a bull. Mind you, I didn't know the fact that it was actually Red Bull, which I almost forgot about that whole fact, that it was Red Bull. Then I was like, as soon as it got on the street, I was like, oh, now it makes a lot of sense why they were trying to trap it. The company's Red Bull, they're trying to act like they're trapping a bull. Oh. And it just stuck to me. I felt so dumb when it happened. Then, I'm pretty sure you guys already saw this coming. Well, if you know me, I actually recreated this in a game called Trailmakers. Something kind of like this. It wasn't this exact model, but it was a different one with a higher wing. And it's the 1980s Lotus F1 car. Something about those F1 cars actually makes me like F1. It's just look at the way it looks. Like the little front snout just looks a little like, it just looks weird, like a little kid's toy. And then like you got like the side, what to call it? That's like a whole seat that you could just sit on. And then you got like the little tiny wing in the back. That's the reason I chose this exact model, was because of the little tiny wing. And I believe this is at Goodwood Festival of Speed. And then like something about like back in the day F1 cars, like they were like drag cars. They had small wheels in the front and big wheels in the back. And it was weird. But anyway guys, that's it about this video. I want you guys to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Boom.